Hello, my name is Seth Karstad. I am a fifth-year computing science student at the University of Alberta, and I am working with Review Board as part of the CANOSP program. So my project is focused on the RBTools side of things, and specifically the creation of a new command which would standardize the way that repository hooks are used. So repository hooks are pieces of code that live on a source control management system and then perform certain actions dependent on certain things happening within said source control management system. For example, there are two hooks which currently exist on the RBTools codebase, one which is used for blocking unreviewed commits from being pushed to a repository, and another which is for closing review requests when their corresponding commits are pushed into a repository. Unfortunately, as it currently stands, any users who want to take advantage of this functionality need to take these repository hook scripts from the RBTools codebase and bring it into their own, and subsequently update them manually if anything were to change. What the repo-hook command aims to do is create a standardized way that users of RBTools can invoke the functionality of these hook scripts without having to worry about manually keeping things up to date or bringing it over from the RBTools codebase. The work that has been done since the last demo video includes the implementation of all the logic and code for the Git version of the functionality, as well as the creation of the subclasses and supporting classes needed for the Subversion and Mercurial versions of the hook, the other two repository types that are going to be supported. So we'll go through a little demo of what is currently going on. So we can see here, we can call upon the help and see all the options. So there's the hook type, what functionality you want to invoke, the repo type, what source control management system your repository belongs to, and a variety of other options which can be toggled on or off. Next, we'll show off a bit of the code in work. So we give it a few dummy values because a few dummy values through standard input because that's how the repository hooks receive their information. And then we call the command. And so as you can see, it prints off a little statement saying that it made it into the correct functionality command. As it currently stands, we can't see any of the functionality happening because it requires the actual pushing of commits to a repository. But we can see here, we try to do certain actions without specifying the repository type or the hook type. It will raise a warning and then just exit. So the next steps for my project are creating a way to test the functionality for the Git logic of this command and making sure that it all works. And then after that would be the adapting of the Git logic to work for Subversion and Mercurial respectively, just to increase the different source control management systems that our users can work with and still use these repo hooks.